Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anggi Prameswari. Today I'm gonna talk about future tense and past tense. Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anggi Prameswari, and today I'm gonna talk about simple future tense. So, the simple future tense is basically used to explain actions that refer to a time later than now and express facts or certainty. There are three forms for the simple future tense. The first form is for the positive sentence. It's subject plus will or shall plus verb 1. And the second one is for the negative sentence. It's subject plus will or shall plus not plus verb 1. And the third one is for the interrogative sentence. It's will or shall plus subject plus verb 1 and plus the question marks. The examples are, for the positive one is Sarah will stay at home at the weekend. And for the negative one is I won't go to the theater tomorrow. We often use won't for shorten for will plus not. And for the question sentence is, will you help me with the homework? In the simple future tense, shall has always been used in the first person singular like I and plural like we, but in the modern English, will is becoming more common to use. For the example is I shall be on time for the meeting and we shall be on time for the meeting. Shall is often used for asking a first person question. For the example is, shall I close the door? The second one, shall, is often used for make a suggestion. For the example are, shall we go to the concert together? And the third one, shall, is used to make an offer. For the example is, shall I give you a hand to carry your bags? And the last one, shall, is used for asking instructions. For the example are, shall I send the paper by email tonight? In the future tense, we often use will and be going to, and I'm gonna tell you the difference between will versus be going to. Will is used for express something that we are convinced will happen in the future. For the example is, the movie will start at 4 p.m. The second one, will is used for express something that we are not sure will happen in the future. For the example is, I think Sharon will come soon. And the third one, will is used for make a spontaneous response or decision at the moment of speaking. For the example is, it feels so hot in here, I will turn on the air conditioner. Will also used for express willingness to do something in the future. For the example is, Lily will help me with my homework tonight. Next one is to give an order. For the example, you will submit the paper at 12 p.m. tomorrow. And for the last one, will is used for give an invitation. For the example, I will invite Risa to. Meanwhile, be going to is used for decision that was already made or planned. For the example, we are going to do fun next week. And the second one, be going to is used for prediction of a result based on current situation. For the example, Tammy is on her way now. She is going to come on time. So the difference between be going to and will is often used for a spontaneous decision at the moment of speaking, and be going to is often used for decision that was already made or planned. Now we're gonna move to some exercise. Number 1. A. I heard that movie is so cool. B. Well, me and Sarah blah 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 watch that movie tomorrow. Do you wanna come with us? A. Sure. The answer is are going to, because me and Sarah are already planned to watch that movie tomorrow, so we are using are going to. Number 2. A. What did you say? I can hear your voice. B. Really? Yes, it sounds unclear. B. I blah 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 speak louder for you. The answer is will, because it's a spontaneous decision that be made. Number 3. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. B. Okay, I blah 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 turn on the air conditioner. The answer is will, because it's a spontaneous decision that A made. Now we are moving to number 4. A. Did you know that Sarah and I are moving? We found a better place. B. That's good. I blah 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 help you on moving day if you like. A. Absolutely. We really appreciate that. Thanks. The answer is will, because it's express willingness to do something. Now we are gonna move to number 5. Where blah 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 you have some lunch? B. Me and Sasha blah 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 eat at the restaurant across the building. The answer for A is will, because it's asking some questions, spontaneous questions, and for B its use are going to, because me and Sasha already plan to eat the lunch at the restaurant across the building. Now we are moving to the simple past tense. Simple past tense is used to talk about complete action in a time before now, and it doesn't have any correlation with the current situation. In the simple past tense, duration is not necessary, and the time of the action can be the recent or the distant past. There are 3 forms for the simple past tense. The first one is for the positive sentence. It is subject plus verb to plus complement, or it can be subject plus to be, was, or were plus complement. Was is used for the singular person, and were is used for plural person. The second one is for the negative sentence. It is subject plus did not plus verb 1 and complement. And for the question sentence is did plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement and a question mark. The example are: my father fixed the car yesterday. Dita didn't go to the library yesterday for the negative one. And for the question sentence is: did Anna went to Jogja last week? There are frequent time expressions used in the simple past tense. For the example is last week, yesterday, ages ago, a long time ago, last month, last year, and many more. Now we're gonna talk about expressing habit using used to. Used to is an expression to express a past situation or habit that no longer exists at present. The form is used to plus simple form of a verb. For the example, I used to live in Surabaya, now I live in Bandung. Raisa used to hang out with her friend, but she doesn't anymore. I used to play guitar so much, but now I don't play it anymore. For the question form, it's added by did at the beginning. For the example is, did you used to stay in Surabaya? And for the negative one, not is added. For the example is, I did not used to live in Surabaya. There are 2 forms of verb in the simple past tense. The first one is regular verbs. Regular verbs is just added ed by the end of the verb. For the example is, ask become asked with ed at the end, play become played, and watch become watched by adding ed by the end. And the second one is the irregular verbs. Some verbs are irregular in the simple past tense. Irregular verbs are verbs that doesn't have any normal patterns or rules for conjunctions, and they have their own unique forms. For the example is, go become went, see become saw, buy become bought, throw become threw, and many more. Now we are moving to some exercise. Number 1, Lisa blah 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 to the supermarket yesterday. The answer is Lisa went to the supermarket yesterday, because when is the verb to of go. It is irregular verbs. Number 2, my sister was so excited when I blah 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 your new song. The answer is my sister was so excited when I played your new song. It is some regular verbs because we added ed at the end of verb number 3, Rose, blah blah blah. So many chocolates from the store yesterday. The answer is Rose bought so many chocolates from the store yesterday because bought is the verb 2 of buy. Number 4, Dara didn't want anyone to find her diary, so she blah 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 it in a shoebox in her closet. The answer is Dara didn't want anyone to find her diary, so she kept it in a shoebox in her closet because kept is the verb 2 of keep. It is some irregular verb. So that's all what I can explain about simple future tense and simple past tense. Hope you guys understand what I'm explaining and hope you guys enjoy the video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you. There are two forms of verbs. Apa tuh? There are three forms of can be in the recent or in the past. There are three forms of empat or apa. Hope you can understand what I am. What is always be made or planned. And to lunch across. The answer is will because it's apa tuh?